program.
My name is Rachel Van Wormer. I'm an education assistant here at North Coast Rep.
And we are very, very excited to be sharing Yo Vikings with you today. Thank you to all of the very special donors who helped make the theater school possible financially. If you too would like to financially support the theater school, you can check out all of the awesome supporters in your program and then contact me at my email, which is ben@northcoastrep.org.
So we'd like to take this moment to ask you to please turn off and put away all cell phones. There is no photography or recording of any kind. We will be sending out pictures and a video of the performance, so you will have that for posterity, but please no recording or photos during the performance.
The show runs about 90 minutes with no intermission. If you do need to leave the theater for any reason throughout the performance, you can exit through the door in which you came in, or there's another door just off to your right. But please know that there will be little Vikings coming in and out of those various entrances, so watch out for them. Thank you again to all of you parents, friends, and family who have supported your kids throughout this process. I'm very, very proud of their work, and none of it would be possible without all of your support at home. So without further ado, please, please, please enjoy Yo Vikings!
What's your plan, Emma? Please, on my knees, must you always keep us on our toes? If you can, Emma, do give a clue, cause what Emma's thinking no one knows. What's in your brain, we can never explain, and we'll never be sure. Till we see who you'll be as you shout coming out that door. And I'm a fox, I'm a fox, I'm a fluffy, fluffy fox. I'm no girl, I'm a girl, in my parade. I'm a beast, not a child, cause I'd rather roam the wild. And you gotta believe that I'm who I say. No, Emma, you can't wear that to school. Why not? This is my true calling. Foxes are awesome. We scavenge, and we travel in packs. Everyone is gonna want to join my pack. I'm pretty sure foxes travel alone, Emma, and you certainly will if you go to school like that. But nothing, I can't have you mauling someone again. I told you. I was a velociraptor and I was seriously provoked. I'm so sorry, I'm late, Miss Buckerjay. How's she doing in class? Is she in trouble?
Mrs. Katz, I'm actually afraid to teach a new lesson for fear that Emma will morph into something I can't handle. Last week she was Ben Franklin, and yesterday she was a plant cell. Emma's smart, even so, you should know her behavior's gotta change and how. For a start, I confess that her dress is distracting, which I can't allow. She gets kind of crazed in the classroom days, which is probably her goal. She misleads and proceeds to confuse, so I lose all control. I'm a muffish, I'm a muffish, I'm a swishy, swishy muffish. I've got scales, I've made whales, and a squid.
water.
She told me she was a shaman and I was healed.
My rabbit's been afraid of chairs ever since that lion tamer incident.
And was nuts.
I was dead.
She's intense.
Well, she marched to a different
She's a clutch. She's uncool.
and her mind is always on the move.
And every day, no one ever can say what that girl's gonna do.
But her dreams are extreme and there's always something new.
And I'm a squash. I'm a squash. I'm a yellow mellow squash. As a bored, I ain't bored. I got seeds. Nothing to lay. Play can be fun.
Yeah, right.
It will be when I'm done. You gotta believe what everybody
Here's
is.
what you be hearing from her. It has to be a facial just outgrown. You should have seen her pirate queen last summer. Goes to show. With that girl who you know.
She goes to the doctor.
And then she's a surgeon.
She reads about oceans.
And then she's a surgeon.
She plays in the kitchen and then
she's a blender.
she goes to the bank and she goes legal tender.
She's at the airport.
If that girl is fine,
She learns how to do that.
then she's a lion.
She goes to the zoo.
And in two, she's a lioness. Oh yes, at her school, in a shop, with a costume and a prop. And she'll never be the same. And she'll swear it's not a game. And with a paper crown, she'll take this town and turn it upside down. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna be
I'm gonna be
Go inside and put on something appropriate for school. Now.
But it's true, why can't you understand? I'm alone in my schemes. Won't you join me in my dreams? For adventures tonight, and I promise they'll be great. And there will be sleep if you would just be there.
She's a mug, she's a sub, she's a worm, she's a jerk, she's a boat, she's a goat, she's a bore, she's a sport, she's a cook, she's a crook, she's a fly, she's a spy, she's a poet, she's a hawk. I'm a fuck.
Friends, settle down please, and please move your seats into your reading formations.
Yes, sure.
Thank you, lady. Thank you, rodent. Plenty to do. Plenty to do.
Hey Emma, you look even weirder than you did yesterday. What are you, a beaver?
Emma, dress up is kind of a second grade thing. Well said, sister. Personally, I find theater to be off-putting.
The Ferdinand Munoz twins do have a point. Emma.
Not dress up.
People, a box is the coolest thing you could ever be.
You guys will love it. I could get my wagon, and I could give you box rides to the park. Hey, Nikki, wouldn't you want an adventure like that?
I mean, sure.
Who wouldn't? I do kind of like the tail, though.
Cindy.
I mean it, you guys. Wait till you see how awesome it is to be a nocturnal predator stalking your unsuspecting prey.
Emma, get down right now.
I was showing Nick and Kibbles that.
Doesn't matter. This is the classroom. We're not here to play at being a raccoon. Fox, raccoon, gerbil, hamster. When will it stop?
Why am I calling this, Mrs. Mukherjee? When I find who I'm truly supposed to be, I'll stop. Promise.
And What are we supposed to do until then?
Yeah!
Emma, I just want you to be a part of the class. That's all. Whatever you are, I'd like you to be a part of things, not on the outside, stirring up trouble.
Maybe everyone else is on the outside.
Well, now that we're all settled, friends, I'd like to talk about your next research presentation.
Miss Mukherjee, do we have to?
I'm afraid we have to, Murphy Bean.
World Discovery Day.
Celebrating exploration and the spirit of adventure.
Adventure?
Yes, adventure. You're all going to pick a famous explorer and then present your report at the Swarthmore Library.
The library? My dad says the mayor wants to get rid of it. It has no computers and no internet, so it's totally busted.
Yeah. It's called World Discovery Day. Maybe there's something in the library we don't know about.
There's more. We're all going to vote. Yes! And whoever has the best report will win a coupon for a free pizza from Renato. Now, this prize is going to be an opportunity for all of you to be very creative. So, here are the rules. On index cards of 6x4, there's 40 separate facts or more. Include your sources, you'll need 10 that outline who and what and when. You'll be allowed one visual aid where maps and pictures are displayed, the art components of your grade. But there are rules on how it's made. Is everyone taking notes? They all must be the size and shape, no glitter, glue, or packaging. And if they're white, they're better seen. Use pre-cut letters so it's clean. Space every picture as it's glued, so all of them are clearly viewed. And lastly, friends, I must conclude that there are rules.
This doesn't sound like an adventure at all.
The adventure isn't doing it right. There are rules that must be followed, and these rules should be your friend. These rules can be your pathway to an enviable end. And rules extend beyond this classroom, let them be your tools. You will best be served if you follow the rules. Now, here's how I want you to outline your explorer's biography. Start with where they were born, and then
Can't you see most of what is boring? And a story can be told in black and gray. Just you wait till I tell my story on World Discovery Day. I'm the one who knows about exploring. I can spot a new adventure right away. So just you wait, I'll give you adventure on World Discovery Day. And I can see your eyes, and they'll be on me. And imagine your surprise when you finally realize how amazing I can be. Show you the excitement you're ignoring, and finally the chance to have my say. So just you wait till I have my moment on World Discovery Day.
All right. Now everyone pick your explorer.
Admiral Perry! Admiral Perry!
Neil Armstrong.
Who's Magellan? Yes, Christopher Columbus!
Sacagawea. Who do you want, Emma?
Eric the Red Fox.
What?
Eric the Red Fox.
Eric the Red, Viking explorer. This could turn out to be the most exciting report in class.
Ooh, really?
See Mr. Sigurd in the library. You won't be sorry.
Oh, show you the excitement you're ignoring when I finally get the chance to have my say. So just you wait, nothing's gonna throw me. I'll be great, nothing's gonna slow me. So just you wait, finally you'll know me on World Discovery Day. It's World Discovery Day. Gardner.
I think that's her little sister.
Cindy, come look at your World Discovery Day report. It was nice of Mrs. Mukherjee to say might be good.
It will be.
See ya.
What's a World Discovery Day report?
Something amazing. And I gotta work on it right away. Polly, we're going to the library.
To library? But will we wait for dinner? Mom said after school, grab Emma and run straight home. No crazy stuff.
Hello? Mom, Ollie and I are going to the library. Emma, where are you calling from? Enough, Emma, come home. But this is important. I have to talk to Mr. Sigurd. Who's Mr. Sigurd? You know, the guy who works in the library.
The librarian.
Yeah, the librarian. I'll be quick, Mom. Emma, I'm going to have dinner ready. But I have to go to the library. Sure, the same way you had to go to the co-op and hide in the produce aisle? I was on safari. I don't have time for Emma Adventure today.
Say it's for the report.
Have her let me go. Now that's not fair. I miss your father just as much as you do when he's working. Adventuring. He's working in an office. In North Carolina. He flies on an airplane 2 times a week. Home and now what?
Say it's for the report.
For a report. At school. That's why I wanted to go to the library. This report is the most exciting report in class, Mom. You sure it's for homework and no crazy stuff? On my fuzzy red ears. Okay. Yes! I knew I should have told her about the report. We'll go to the library and only the library. Emma? Hello? Crazy. Look at all these books.
That's a lot of books.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody here?
That depends on who's looking. Judging by the pointed, rusty-colored ears and the bushy tail, I would have to assume that you are a red fox, also known as Vulpus vulpus vulpus. You don't look Tibetan, so I'd say that you were native to the North American region, correct?
Whoa.
You're the first of your kind to step foot in this library.
Are you...
Sigurd Torvaldsen, keeper of the books. You can call me Mr. Sigurd. And you are?
Emma, keeper of... my sister, Ollie.
I'm her sister, and we're her friends.
I see. But we don't normally allow wild animals in life.
No, I'm no good at being a fox anyway. I was told to see you.
Not a lot of folks come through here anymore. These poor books are getting lonely. What is it that you're looking for?
I need to know about the Vikings.
Vikings?
See, I have this report, and
See here. Ancient Romans, Saxons, samurai. Aha! Read at your own risk. Secrets of the Longboat, Ancient Runes, Norse Mythology, the Book of Gods and Monsters.
Monsters? What do Vikings have to do with...
Everything. At the end of the world, where the seas meet, lays Jotunheim, the land inhabited by enormous frost giants.
Frost giants?
And Odin, king of the Viking gods, is the only one that can save you from their wrath. He sold his eye to a witch in order to learn black magic. Nothing super interesting. I'll leave you be.
Wait, tell me more, please!
There's plenty to read.
Eric the Red, Biography in Blood. That's my report!
Blood?
Vikings. A history. I wouldn't open that if I were you. Not unless you're ready. Books hold enormous power, Emma. They can suck you into a veritable maelstrom of words and images, thoughts and emotions. Hear them now as they call through the ages, whispering, I'm a Viking. Viking. Feel their cold, are you holding on steady? Nothing stops a Viking.
985 AD, the king from the north, Viking grandchildren with superb sailors and fearless warriors. Down from the carving of ferocious beasts of proud and slender sailing ships, they navigated through dangerous, uncharted waters.
Woo, my king!
It grows and I live to chase glory. I am one fine Viking. I drink mead and I tell a good story. I am a foursome Viking. With my sword and shield, never will I yield. Though it's hailing, I keep sailing into the storm. I am rough and my voice is like thunder. I am one fine Viking. Hear me roar as I pillage and plunder. I am a fearsome Viking. I have the nerve to explore from the mountains to the shore. I'm a daring adventurous Viking. I travel every frontier as I travel far and near. Never trust what others on far. Oh, be my guide, riding by my side. Bring me as I am fleeing into the storm. I'm gonna get it on ground, and have it in the ground. I'm a daring adventurous Viking. I'm a reasonably strong bird, no ragged old bird. I'm free shouting out loud.
Aha! Look what we've got here, bone threaders. Feist!
This is a library.
Ah!
Look.
Ah! She's been reading!
Then she summoned us. They did?
Pair an inventive mind with a book. Happens every time. So, you must be Irma.
Emma.
Sure. Whatever.
And this is my sister Ollie. Could she be the one we seek? What one?
We're looking for a chieftain. A leader. Arik the Red has deserted us in search of golden amulets in the enchanted fjords. We need someone.
Yo-ho!
An adventurer.
Yo-ho! Yes, that's me!
Yo, no. Not so fast. Look at you. You don't have what it takes. A Viking's tough and iron's bragging, not when Vikings ever cried. If you were near an angry dragon, I think you'd be toast. A Viking battles trolls and giants, evil we do not abide. You surely hide when swords collide, a pawnee fight at most.
A Viking must be lion-hearted. Viking should be wild and free. If you were gentle and uncharted, you would go astray. A Viking must be open water. Vikings have to know the sea. If you are near, adventure free and let us lose our way. You don't have the will. You don't have the skill. You can't lead us. We're proceeding into the storm. Into the storm. Into the storm. Emma, you can't lead us into the storm.
It's not fair! If it's somebody here, why can't I be your leader?
Because you're just a kid with a book.
Well said. You haven't earned it. I'm an adventurer like you wanted. And I know I could be a great leader. Forget it. Never happened.
Why not? Give Pearl a chance, guys. We'll prove it.
I have no idea what that kid just said, but I like her spirit.
She said to me, prove it to you. She's right. If you just give me a chance, I promise I'll show you that I can be your leader.
It won't be easy. You'll be judged by the whole clan.
Gunhill, the she-bear. Olaf, the boorish.
Helga, the climb fist.
Thorkel, the traveler. I don't do any of the scary stuff. I'm just well-traveled.
Turin, the literary.
Ibert, the humorist. Bjorn, the intelligent.
Ingrid, the cool.
Gundrum, the gooey.
Magnus, the flammable.
Snore, the scout.
Thorin, the furry. Aspen, the best.
And all the others.
Yo-ho!
I'll be the biggest judge of all. They call me Bob Farr. The fork splitter.
Yo-ho!
Now, first you'll need a name to prove your Vikinghood. Most importantly, you'll need to show us you can lead a clan of your own.
A clan? Where am I supposed to get a clan from? from?
Gather your teachers,
Your classmates.
your family. Get them to follow you, look up to you, like you. They will see if you're worthy of leading us.
We need a chieftain by the half moon.
May 4th.
Yeah.
World Discovery Day.
If you haven't proven yourself by then, the library is closing.
What?
I said the library is closing. What do you think of the book? You've had your head buried in that one for hours.
It seems so real.
You can take it home if you'd like.
How about all of them?
I like you, Emma. And friends.
I have waited, I have wandered, will adventure find me? How I hear it whispering softly, now I know who I can be. Fearless and defiant, with a helmet on my head, hawk-faced petty giant, and a quivering ship with dread. Every troll in a hole will be rolling with fear where I tread. I'll be mighty Emma, awesome Emma the Red. I can bake it with some belts and foil and thread. Armor, I can bake it, make a sword from the board in the shed. In a cave I can shape from a drape or a sheet from my bed. I'll be bravest Emma, fearsome. You'll find that I'm free. Hear me calling, have you heard each word I've said? Wait, you're stalling, 'cause I'm in for the journey ahead. And I know as I go high and low, many tales will be spread of the Viking Emma, fiery Emma the Red. Can't you see me sailing by, waters far from here?
Then last night, all these books, and she just sat there so quietly. I mean, the girl was transfixed, and she was wearing her sweatpants and Renato's pizza t-shirt. I haven't seen her in normal clothes since. Right? Imagine no more costumes in public, no more scenes. Maybe all we had to do was get her a library card. Her report, well, it's about
Viking, 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 Viking.
Vikings. Oh God, she probably dressed herself up like this. Emma's gonna come down in a nice pair of jeans. And morning, boat riders, adventure awaits! Dan, I gotta go.
Well, the books of you, senior troll! Have you ever been in the presence of a real live Viking before?
She's a Viking.
Not only a Viking, but a Viking. May become chieftain. May henceforth refer to me as Emma the Red, Viking explorer. Here you are, my good woman.
It's so rude.
That sounds rude, my young. This may bring you strength. I leave with the tide. May the Norwegian sun shine upon you and long live Odin! roll. Murphy Bean.
Here.
Ferdinand Munoz twins.
Present, present.
Jack Samuels.
Present.
Gunther Barrett.
Here.
Nora Brown.
Here.
Simon Simple.
Here.
Pasha Smith.
Present.
Ava Bond.
I'm here.
Phyllis Depew.
Pleasure to be here, Mrs. Mukherjee.
Jeff Schmidt.
My name is Joe.
Sammy Schmidt.
He's not on here.
Nikki Tibbles.
I worked on my report all night last night, Mrs. Mukherjee.
Good. Emma Katz. Emma Katz, are you here?
She most certainly is not.
Emma, this is...
Isn't it stirring? I found my true calling. It's all thanks to you, fair teacher. Everyone, I shall be a Viking from this day forth. No more boxes or monkeys or winter squash.
Yay!
And if I can prove myself worthy, I shall become chieftain. But to do that, I shall need all of you who are brave enough to accept me as your fearless, yet humble leader. So, who's with me? Who will join my clan?
What in the world was in her lucky charms this morning?
That's enough, Emma. Sit down.
Oh, come on. Do we want to pillage and plunder under the amazing leadership of Emma the Red?
Emma Katz, you are wasting my valuable time. That's a strike. 2 more, and you sit in the hallway during recess. This classroom can't take any more of your...
Shenanigans! Don't know what it means. My dad just says it when he's mad.
It's a fine Viking name. From now on, Murphy Bean, I shall call you Shenanigans the Terrible.
She's lost her mind.
I heard that. Have at these foul villains!
Enough! Everyone needs to settle down now. That's 2 strikes, Emma. I'm so disappointed in your behavior. You don't listen.
I listened to everything you said. Went to the library, learned all this awesome stuff from Mr. Sigurd. Just ask him.
Mr. Sigurd, you a weirdo works at the dumb library?
The very same.
Oh, Murphy!
Friends, this is Mr. Sigurd. World Discovery Day is in 3 short weeks, and I thought, since it's being held in his library, that he might come in and help you with your research. Yes, Cindy?
Why aren't we just having World Discovery Day here?
Yeah. Well, because I want to introduce you to a very important place in Swarthmore's history. A place that might not always...
It will, Mrs. Mukherjee. The library will always be available to you children and your families.
Do I have to use the library if I can just use a computer at my dad's house?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you don't have to. What explorer are you researching?
Ferdinand Magellan.
Magellan.
Yeah, this website says he was born in Spain
Portugal.
in
1480, right.
Yeah, I needed some kind of
Circumnavigation.
Yup, whatever that means.
Well, it means that he was the first person to sail completely around the world. You mean to tell me you don't know the story of how Ferdinand Magellan proved the Earth wasn't flat? Ferdinand had the whole thing planned. He would show the king the planet was round. Said, I'll swoop in a great big loop and I'll document the path I found. But the king said the Earth doesn't bend and you'll sail straight off at the end. Did Magellan cry? Did he shrug and sigh? Or think we'll see my friend? He said, King, I'm glad we could chat, but I'm leaving now and that's that. And did he astound as he sailed round? Well, he knocked that king down flat. He said, keep on sailing, take on through the rain and we'll find our way. Keep on sailing and we'll make it there someday. If we keep on going with no sign of slowing, then it's all gonna be okay. So until our troubles are gone, we keep sailing on.
That's so cool.
And there's more where that came from.
Mr. Sigurd, what do you know about Admiral Perry?
Oh, I'm gonna gonna need some volunteers for this one. Harry's goal was to reach the North Pole, though he knew it was a treacherous trip. Sailed the blue with the ship and crew through the ocean with her icy grip. The skies turned cloudy and gray, and the storm blew our hero astray. Was he in a funk? Did he say we're sunk? Or find some other way? He said, boys, let's try this once more. That's what second chances are for. So he smiled and then he sailed again, and he found that Arctic shore.
He said, keep on sailing, and we'll do the rain and we'll find our way. Keep on sailing, and we'll make it there someday. If we keep on going, no sad souls, then it's all gonna be okay. So until our troubles are gone, we keep sailing on. Keep on sailing, sail on.
Keep on sailing, keep on sailing.
Keep on sailing,
Sail on!
Mr. Sigurd, I'm Christopher Columbus.
Then you'll need Italian Explorers 101.
I'm from Sir Francis Drake.
Did you know he was a pirate? And I know that this young Viking here has Sir Eric the Red. What story should we tell them?
Ooh, the one where he got kicked out of Iceland, or discovered Greenland, or...
It sounds like you know them all. But do you know the one of the Viking Harold Fairhair? Harold Fair had a great head of hair. He was hoping it would win him a bride.
win him a
Say,
bride.
oh, woo, Princess Kid of the Blue. For she makes me feel all gushy inside.
You gross!
You just said, here's the thing.
What?
You'll never win me unless you're a king.
Oh no!
That wearing thin, did he just give in, or did he buy that diamond ring? He said, Princess, I think that's fair. Till I'm king, I won't cut my hair. So we sailed alone, and he
Seas and fro.
with hair beyond compare.
He said, keep on sailing, and we'll do the rain and we'll find our way. Keep on sailing, and we'll make it there someday. If we keep on going, no sign slow, and it's all gonna be okay. So until our troubles are gone, we keep sailing on. Keep on sailing, and we'll do the rain and we'll find our way. Keep on sailing, and we'll make it there someday. If we keep on going, no sad souls, then it's all gonna be okay. So until our troubles are gone, until our troubles are gone, until our troubles are gone, we keep sailing on. Keep sailing on. Sail on. And through the rain we'll find our way. Keep on sailing, and we'll make it there someday. Yes! Yes, Vikings! Yo, Vikings!
Emma! Give me that sword. Now.
We're telling Viking stories. Oh man, you guys are totally gonna want to join my clan after you hear these.
3 strikes. Out. Out. Out of my classroom. You always take it a step too far. If you bring a weapon to class again, I'll have to consider a suspension. Now, you will sit in this hallway until you decide that you're truly ready to join this class. Do you understand?
It's just a sword.
Spare the sword, summon a book.
I don't want to call on it. They're never gonna believe I'm a Viking. They'll never believe in Vikings at all.
Keep on sailing, hang on through the rain, and you'll find your way. Keep it there someday. In the meantime, here's a little something to cheer you up. Proof that Vikings still exist. And until your troubles are gone, you keep sailing on.
No way.
It's amazing.
I know, I love macaroni.
No. This fucking ship for sale. This 29-foot long boat with a red dragon's head on front was donated by an old Norse woman in Astor, Pennsylvania, and it's been on display in our Atchison Museum space for 40 years. $7,000 best offer. If not sold, it will be burned. Please contact Ivan Zidray, 549 West Line Street, Astor, Pennsylvania.
A real sip for real?
For real.
I can see you sailing by on the waves you float. Overhead the dragons fly, and I guarantee you everyone will wanna be you when they see you on top of the boat.
You'll see me zooming as I feed on meat and bread.
I will be crewman and the whole of you on my head.
With the sparkling bark as the dark of the storm will have fled. When at last I'm Emma,
Sadly, Emma,
mighty Emma, awesome Emma, fearless Emma, chieftain Emma the
Not so fast.
Booker!
So we meet again, Irma.
Emma,
Sure, whatever. At this rate, you'll never be chieftain anyway, so
wait, why not?
how many people did you get to join your clan?
Well, I'm still working on that. See?
No one.
Your teachers?
Your classmates.
They laughed at you.
They took away your weapon.
they basically all told you to get lost. That means you failed, Irma.
Emma!
Sure, whatever.
You have to give me more time. World Discovery Days in more than 2 weeks. I'll win them over.
Sure you will. She will. She's gonna get a waffle with the dragon out on foot.
What language is this kid speaking? Troll?
Here. Look at this.
Holy Thor's hammer, she's got herself a ship.
But only true chieftains can appear.
The ravens! It's a sign!
What? Bolem's ravens. Hugin and Munin. They see and know everything. It is always wise to listen to birds. Gotta listen to what?
They rarely show themselves to mortals. This longboat you seek must truly be your destiny.
Oh man, if I can just get it soon, we'll be sailing with Odin alongside us, riding his 8-legged horse.
A horse with 8 weights?
Brings a tear to my eye. Good. And everyone will have to believe I'm a Viking, won't they?
Won't they? We must retrieve this vessel.
Will you help me?
Of course. But first we pray. Birds on high, grant us peace of mind as we begin the adventure. Help us see so that we may find the meaning of the adventure. May we enjoy the journey, even if we all should fail. Birds on high, grant us change in the wind, and give us the courage to sail. Oh, give us the courage to sail. Birds on high, make the hardships great, so we may earn the adventure. Help us now to accept our fate, so we take on the adventure. May we embrace the thunder, so we all may tell the tale. Birds on high, grant us change in the wind, and give us the courage to sail. Oh, give us the courage to sail. Adventure What say you, birds? What's our course? I see. You sure?
What is it?
They say we must retrieve your vessel from the far reaches at the edge of the world, Jotunheim. And those who go there don't always return.
It's worth the risk.
Spoken like a true Viking. To the boats, quickly, before the storm takes hold. Hang on!
We'll never make it.
Never say never, kid.
There it is! There's Jotunheim! Through the green mist!
Yo-ho!
Lanterns!
It's freezing.
You don't want to wake any of the trolls or giants. Who turned down the white?
What is that?
Hold on!
Who desires my ship?
It's enormous.
Frost giants usually are. Maybe not.
There's two heads.
Answer me, who desires my ship?
I'm Emma Red, and I needed to be chieftain.
You desire what's out of our reach. How much does it cost, dear? How much does it cost to purchase such a ship?
7,000.
Out of the question! You think we're made out of money? Do you know how hard we work for you and your sister? Do you? Do you?
No, really, Emma, $7,000 is a lot of money. We can't go spend $7,000 on some enormous toy. It's not a toy. Do you understand? I'm gonna be here like Viking. I have to get the ship I will discover ready to be a chieftain, Mom. Please.
Please, 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 please.
I'll never ask you for anything again. Ever, ever.
Oh no, don't. Not the look. As often as I pride myself on going with the flow, my darling, I'm beside myself. You've dealt me quite a blow, and though I'd love to, I was fighting and top it with a bow. I have to say that phrase you hate, I love you, but no, I love you. You know that I love you. You know that I'd gladly give you my left eye. And though you're driven, I'm not gonna give in. Your silly requests, at best, can only make me cry. So, spare me for shouting, please we'll both let this one go. And spare me from the pouting, please. We know that you're pro, and though I know you'll keep me feeling like the lowest of the low, I have to say that awful phrase, that one that keeps me up for days, is that you're gonna need a million ways I love you, but no. This Viking face has gone out of hand enough as it is.
It's not a phase, it's real.
No, Emma, it's not real. You're not a Viking, and none of these adventures with $7,000 ships are real. None of them.
Mom. Mom! Ugh, now what?
I would give you my great people t-shirt and $2 I got from the Tooth Fairy. That would help you get your sip, Emma.
Ollie, that's it. The letter said $7,000. Or best offer, right? So what else can we offer him? Ollie, you're brilliant. Can you get my special box, please? Dear Mistress Henry, could you help the Viking out? What I mean is, well, I heard you're selling a longboat with a really beautiful dragon head, and I'd kinda like to have it, please, for sailing adventures and stuff. Now let's talk money. So you could grant this Viking's wish. I'm prepared to offer you $128 in change, plus 3 Phillies baseball cards, 2 Phillies baseball cards. They're
very sharp fox too.
Oh, Mr. Sandry, begging you to help this Viking out.
And whatever you do, don't burn the boat before you read this letter. Love. No.
A sailor with a kiss.
No. Signed with blood instead.
Sincerely, Emma.
So Mrs. Muggercheese says that Emma's report could be the best in class. But Nikki says that she has Columbus that hers will be the best. But Mr. Siggers has been helping me along with my projects. Maybe mine will be the best. And maybe I'll win the pizza prize tomorrow. What do you think? Friends.
See. Do you have a cupcake in your lunch today?
Yeah, my mom made it.
Oh.
Do you want it?
I mean, if you don't,
You can have it.
have you seen her yet?
Who?
You know, Emma. I just feel bad for her, you know. Gotta look out for that poor thing.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Nikki.
It's because her dad's not around anymore. That's why she's so disturbed. That's what I think.
Yeah, sure. I just hope everybody does, like, you know, think.
But she won't. I mean, you don't think she will win, do you?
Well, Miss Muggercheese did say her.
Cindy, you can't vote for her to win the pizza prize. Promise me you won't do it.
Well, I thought you just said that.
Cindy, we can't give Emma any more attention than she needs. Or she will. You know, I shouldn't tell you what she did before.
Why? What did she do?
Did you know Sally Shapiro?
No.
She was a girl who used to go here.
When?
It doesn't matter. She had a little pink mitten that's been sitting in the lost and found. It's hers. Yeah, that's all left of Shapiro.
Oh, no.
She really took an awful blow here.
Nuh-uh.
Cause Emma said some stuff and things got really rough. And I can't be specific, but it was horrific. And Sally had to transfer to another school in Albuquerque. And that's what Sally said. Every single word, I swear, that's what she said. Don't believe me if you dare. Sally Shapiro had so much to be wrong, she damaged beyond all repair. She could have wound up dead. Well, that's what Sally said. Promise me you won't tell anyone or we're both in danger.
I promise. Hey, Dylan, Debbie. Did you know Sally Shapiro? I guess she was a girl who went here.
I need a soda.
Listen, she had a little pink kitten that's been sitting in the lost and found for years. Yeah, that belonged to Shapiro. That cat was kind of weird. I've never seen it. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Secret must hold her soul. And if that was naughty, no. Well, I don't know the story, but it was so gory that Sally's put in a mental institution in Alcatraz and Perky. Nikki said, Sally said, and Nikki Jibbles never lies. That's what she said, that she said. It shouldn't come as such a surprise, because the violence she swore me to silence, but tears coming out of her eyes. The stories that's in red, if that's what Nikki said.
I heard this girl that Emma wound up in a dilemma.
What's wrong with crying?
There's more they thought.
She gave her rabies and she totally died.
Whoa!
The facts. When Emma attacks, well, I want you to know what to do. Because when Cincy says, Nikki says, Sally says, has to be probably true.
Nikki! Oh man, did you hear what happened?
What?
Emma, the girl, Katso murdered him. I love Berkey, Phil.
Every word of it.
Oh my god, you gotta pick up the phone, pick up the phone. Oh my god, you gotta pick up the phone. Hey, dude, you have to get this. Pick up the phone. Hey, dude, you have to get this. Hey, dude, you have to get this. Hey, dude,
That's mine.
and that's what Sally said.
I can't believe she lost her cat.
That's the same Edward got there.
And I hit her with the bat.
Emma, how dare you? It's really unfair. You should not have killed Sally and I can't.
That's what Sally said. That's what Nikki said. Sally said. That's what Gordon said. Single said. Sally said. Sally said. Nikki said. Nikki said. Sally said.
Wait, what happened?
For a big day, don't forget your backpack. I shan't. Chica never forgets her supplies. Emma, remember what I told you about just saying what it is you love about Vikings instead of playing make-believe? I don't want you to make things harder for yourself. The way of a Viking is hard. Then you'll see, because it's all going to be okay. Because when Mr. Singer sends me that ship... Oh, Emma, the ship is out of the question. I wrote him a letter. I offered him my life savings.
Emma, you didn't! Emma, come back!
Gather round and do something worth exploring. Our adventure said to start without delay.
I've learned a lot.
Hope it's worth your liking.
Gave it all I've got.
I know I'll be striking.
It's my final shot to prove that I'm a Viking on World Discovery Day. It's World Discovery Day. It's World Discovery Day.
Thank you, Cindy, for that stirring report on Sacagawea. Next we have Nikki Tibbles.
See another side.
And her piece on Christopher Columbus. All right, Emma, you're next.
Who's ever heard in 1492 Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
This is your last chance, Irma. Has the ship come yet?
It'll come, I promise. I'll prove it to you.
Don't let us down.
Nervous?
Huh? Oh, yeah, a little.
Do you remember the story I told you of the old bearded dragon?
Needhall?
That's the one. Remember, old Needhall could work his way into the heart of a Viking and taunt him, make him feel worthless.
The Dragon Slayer stopped too.
That's right. Go out there and slay that dragon, kid.
And that is why Columbus is the best explorer of them all. Because he discovered America. Thank you!
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Now, before our next presenter, I'd just like to remind everyone how wonderful our experience at the library has been these past few weeks. And I urge you to come here with your families more often. It still is a wonderful place to read and learn. And now, Emma Katz.
Sit back. She's dangerous.
Hello, I'm Emma the Red, Viking Explorer.
More like Emma, the weird.
And I'd like to talk to you today about a close relation of mine, Eric the Red. It's true, I'm a Viking. I really am.
Emma, go on with your report, please.
No. Can't laugh at me. I'm a Viking. Stop laughing, you tickles. You know what? Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. Eric Dyer discovered it 500 years before he even got there.
That's not true. There's a holiday and everything.
Oh. I just want to say to all you non-believers out there that I will be Viking chieftain whether you like it or not. I can prove it. Just 2 weeks ago, I'm considering buying some small guns over here. Just monkeys. You'll see.
She's so crazy. She's unstable. I don't think you should lie. There's no longer. There is! Come on, Emma, for the last time. You're not a Viking, you're my neighbor. We go to the same pool. We're tired of your Viking voodoo. Emma, the weird Viking voodoo. Viking voodoo.
Back, dragon, back.
You will sit in this hallway until you're ready to be a part of the class.
You'll never be a part of the class. You'll never be a real Viking.
Emma, you can't wear red to school. That's not how a 5th grader behaves.
None of your adventures are real, Emma. None of them. 'Cause you're just a little girl. Just a little girl. Just a little girl.
Native tenants, you can't fight knee-high. He'll chew you up and spit you out. Run while you still can.
Have to show him have to prove that.
And you foul beast! Emma is a true Viking in spirit. Vikings are honorable. Vikings seek knowledge.
Look out!
Vikings are true of heart. Vikings are worthy friends. Vikings. Vikings.
Vikings! 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 Vikings!
I can't, Emma. I have to stop. I have battles of my own.
What?
Everyone, I'd like to thank you for coming to the library today. Although I wish events like World Discovery Day could continue here, unfortunately Town Council has other ideas. Money is tight, and we've lost our funding. So it is with great sadness that I announce my retirement and the closing of a very old institution here in Swarthmore.
No.
I thank you all for your support over these many years.
No!
I'm sorry, Emma. Sometimes the dragon wins.
Emma, what are you doing out here? I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry I'm crazy. I'm sorry that everybody hates me. Go ahead and yell at me. You can take it. I can't feel any worse than I feel right now. There's no calling. The library. My library is gone. Couldn't do anything wrong there, you know. I was there, I was liked.
You weren't liked at home? I like you.
Do you?
Emma, I love you so much.
I make it hard. Mess things up. Could have saved Mr. Smith.
There was nothing you could have done.
I'm just a little girl, right? Sure, the car was warm. I just didn't see. I was only Emma. Plain, boring Emma. Just me.
time discovering who you are, not who you should be. Here's the real adventure. Who knows what you'll find once you finally free yourself from this stuff you're hiding behind. Hold on to your dreams, those fanciful schemes, but don't shut us out when you do. And show us with pride the Viking inside, but show us who Emma is too. Here's the real adventure. Take a look and see. Though you're scared of facing it, that's what growing up's all about. I know that it's hard, but let down your guard, 'cause being a kid's not a crime. Adventure's not far, it's right where you are. In fact, it was here all the time. It was here all the time. Here's the real adventure. With your friends, your school, your dad. Have it while you're living, like I do with you. You're my adventure, best one I ever
Well, perhaps I should start by congratulating Nikki Tibbles on winning class vote for Best World Discovery Day report. You can pick up your coupon on break. In class news, Cindy and Sebi Ferdinand Munoz would like to invite everyone to their viola recital this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. in Swarthmore College's Lang Hall. Cookies and juice will be provided. And I have a reminder here that Emma Katz's birthday party is this Saturday at 2 o'clock. It seems that the party is Viking themed.
Oh, no, it's just a party.
Very well then. You're all so quiet this morning.
Does it have to close? You know, our library.
Well, that's a good question. I guess. You see, the town council doesn't think there's a need for it.
What?
So they've decided to put their money somewhere else.
It doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, I mean, sure. At first, I thought the library was kind of boring, but then
Mr. Sigurd came into class.
And he told us all those stories.
Yeah! Well, the council feels that your computers at home have more resources than what the library has to offer. And the library...
has Mr. Sigurd. Isn't that worth something?
Yeah! I agree with you, but there's nothing we can do.
You've gone sailing. That's what Mr. Sigurd would say.
Sorry,
I just keep thinking of all those adventures took a chance on something they believed in. Why can't we?
Because we're not great adventurers.
Maybe we are. Maybe we could be. We could try to raise the money somehow. Show the town that the library is worth saving.
We could have a bake sale. We could sell hoagies.
These are all wonderful ideas, but I'm afraid they won't be enough to raise that kind of money. We need something so large and so stirring that...
What about Viking longboat? I mean, you guys, this could make the library even more special. I could put the longboat in front of it, and people could pay to see it. They could pay to hear tales of the Norsemen from Mr. Sigurd and see a real-life Viking longboat.
That would be a great idea. If the longboat was real.
It is, Nikki.
No, it's not, Cincy.
Yes, it is. This morning, my mom showed me an advertisement for the longboat Emma was talking about in this newspaper. Emma was telling the truth the entire time, guys.
Cincy, shut up!
Nikki Tibbles, that's a strike. Sorry, and I take that pizza away from you. Emma, finish your thoughts.
Me, you guys, this longboat might do it. Guys, this isn't pretend anymore. I'm not some imaginary person with some crazy scheme. I just want to help Mr. Sear. Please. Asking you as a friend.
I think the Viking longboat is a great idea, Emma. Did you say you already wrote the guy's longboat?
Yeah, I've been Sidri, but he never responded, so...
Well, what if we all wrote to him?
Yes! That might work. Quickly, if we're gonna write letters to Mr. Sindri, we'll need to get started.
Yes, Mrs. Mukherjee!
I got the present!
Holy sweetheart, let me grab those, please.
Is the birthday waiting?
Well, that's an excellent question. Birthday lady! Oh, birthday lady! You have to do this now.
Sorry, Emma, if we don't start soon, your birthday's gonna be over.
Just thought, it's stupid me to think anybody would actually come.
I'm going to your party, Emma. I need you a gift. Look, that's you, and that's me, and we're on an adventure.
Which one?
This one.
Hi, did I miss the party? No, it's... Thanks for coming. You're the only one.
Well, not exactly. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Emma.
Happy birthday!
Here you go. Say it, Nikki.
Happy birthday, Emma!
Happy birthday! Sorry to interrupt. I have to know where to drop this thing off.
I'm sorry, what thing?
You don't know. Mr. Sindri told me to sign for it.
Mr. Sindri? Sons of Fall the Hall, Mr. Sindri?
Same one? You must be Irma.
Emma.
Sure. Whatever. Look, he sent a note to you. Misread. A true Viking can save the day by changing the world around her for the better. And that's exactly what you've done. Here's to many more adventures for you and your town. So, where do we put the ship?
Yes, Emma, it's all happening! It's Mukherjee, can you go call Mr. Sigurd?
You got it.
Also, call the local news!
It's on TV!
It's on TV!
Alright, everybody, let's try and save our library! Now the Viking world's gone, and a new day has to dawn. The Vikings do live on, and you hear them call. If we all will play our parts, as our own great battle starts, Viking spirits, Viking hearts will be with us all. So come and join me, yo Vikings, yo, gather and join in my clan, yo, now the adventure's begun, so we face it as one, I know we can.
this, an authentic Viking longboat. I am told that the 29-foot Icelandic ship will be coming down the street in moments and placed directly on the library's front lawn. The boat was donated by a group of students from Swarthmore Rutledge Elementary School, and this has to be one of them. Little girl, what's your name?
Emma Katz.
Viking Explorer.
Yo, Vikings, straight ahead! We thought you needed a crew, Miss Chieftain.
Quick, Mr. Stiggins! We'll be late!
For what? Emma? Children? What is this?
Did something for you.
I don't understand.
Look! 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 Look!
All right, bone threaders, thaw she blows.
Make a donation to see a real live Viking ship and hear Tales of the Norsemen from our very own Sigurd Tolverton. Climb aboard and save the library.
Emma, I don't know what to say.
We all pitched in. It might not work.
And what if it doesn't? The adventure is what matters.